Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another 2024 X5 xDrive50e, the Lifecycle Impulse LCI/refresh of the X5. This one has the M Sport package because it of course is in Brooklyn Gray. So this is a dealer stock X550e. The last one we had was a customer ordered one. This one is on the more loaded side. So obviously Brooklyn Gray means you get the M Sport package. We have the Shadow Line package, I guess, M Sport Professional technically now, which basically blacks out those elements. So on the previous X540i that we had on the channel, had those blue elements. You got the cornering lights. So Shadow Line package or M Sport Pro sort of takes care of those blue elements. The grille is blacked out. It's more sort of like a matte black look to it. Whether or not this holds up in the long run remains to be seen. But obviously revised headlights, revised daytime running lights, revised front fascia. So it looks obviously a lot more aggressive, maybe more towards the side of the X3 in terms of the front fascia. Moving over the side, we have the style 915M wheels. We also have the red M Sport calipers. Wheel design is new for the X5. So it's busy but good at the same time, bicolor wheel. The red M Sport calipers really set it off again, an option. We should talk about our faux breather gills here on the side. So the finger of truth, if you will, says that all these things are fake, just for design cues. Electrified by eye has moved down here to the side gill rather than up here on the charging flap door. Here's our side profile, the X5. Basically, I don't think anything's really changed. It's really the front end, rear end, and some of the other highlights on the side breather gill. It's moving out back. Revised tail lights. Sort of like an X shape, not quite the Halo Energy Sword of the X3. X5 and 50e badging in chrome. Revised faux diffuser. Move around to the other side, and we'll try and keep this relatively quick because this car is in demand for test drives. But side profile, got the air suspension set to its lowest setting, so it looks pretty good. Make our way to the inside, go over pricing and options on this X5 xDrive50e plug-in hybrid. Alright, so opening up we have the black extended merino leather, an option on the X5. Unfortunately I don't have like a red, which would really set it off against Brooklyn Gray. We can go ivory, cognac, tartufo. This I think will work fairly well against Brooklyn Gray. Alright, so inside we have iDrive8, our M Sport steering wheel, the rest of our curved display, the brown poplar wood trim, which really is hard to distinguish against the blackness of the car. The revision is basically this is like a baby X7, which is essentially what it is already, but there's interior cues all from the X7. We got our center console here again. Big change here from the center console is the drive selector is now just the drive selector nub. Everything else remains the same. So I have the air suspension stated on the 50e. Starting price of the X550e, $72,500. Brooklyn Gray metallic at another $650. The merino leather another $1,950. Driving assistance pro package another $2,100. $2,750 for the M Sport package, which is required to get Brooklyn Gray. The 21-inch wheels add another $950. M Sport Professional package another $850. Parking assistance package for another $900. Premium package for $2,300. And then $400 for the 4-zone climate control. $750 for the multi-contour seats. All told MSRP of just a little bit over $87,000. Now in terms of federal credits, the 50 does qualify for one. I think it's basically half of the credit provided your MSRP is below $80,000 and you meet some other restrictions, and check with your tax professionals if you have questions about that. So this one obviously would not qualify. But eSIM, 5G, and wireless charging tray are included in your build. Of note, the drive recorder is not available. You will have to go into the connected drive store and wait for it to load. And you see you can add a trial version or have unlimited use of the drive recorder for another $149. Previously, it was a separate option factory, $100. So it's not too bad if you want to get the drive recorder. Let's take a look at the back seat. Here's the view from the back seat with the sunshade open. But a very nice place to be in the cabin or in the passenger seat, so plenty of leg room, plenty of knee room. And of course, headroom, not an issue for the X5. Take a look at the trunk cargo. Alright, so use our kick to open feature. Then cargo is pretty good size. You don't have the excess space that you would have on the 40i, for example, or the M60. Just a little bit of hiding space underneath there. The rest of it's basically battery and fuel tank, I believe. All right, make our way to the front. So again, big improvement for the 50e over the 45e. So range is increased to 25.7 kilowatt battery, of usable battery, I should say. So range estimated to be at 40 miles for full electric. You have a more powerful engine, which we'll talk about momentarily as we pop the hood. So underneath the hood is the B58. So combined horsepower and torque, 483 horsepower and 516 torques. So you have to make sure the battery is fully charged to make use of that power that you have available. So big improvements in horsepower, torque, and range. And the other big improvement is the charging time. So now can accept up to 7.4 kilowatts for charging. So basically it's going to lower your charging time to about 3.5 to 4 hours from empty on level 2. It does come with a flexible fast charger. However, it only comes with a level 1 adapter. So you have to make sure you have another adapter to make use of level 2 at home. But that's it for a quick tour around the X5 xDrive50e. We'll see you at the next video.